Welcome to our quarterly market wrap. I'm Cherie Humel.
And I'm Michael Clarke.
From Clarke Humel Property.
Well, though it has been a turbulent time in the residential real estate market, we are delighted to report we've had some outstanding results, and it is great to be back doing both on-site auctions and our beloved open homes. Let's just run through a couple of the results.
One of the results we're particularly proud of is for Monash Crescent in Clontarf. Though it was only on the market for 6 days, we had interest from all over Sydney. With a guide of 8 to 8.8, we ended up selling it for $9.45 million.
Another interesting thing about that sale is not only were we ecstatic to be able to represent the cricketer Brett Lee again, the other thing is the buyer was also a local who we worked extremely closely with to be able to secure their dream home. There was a winner both buying and selling. Another sale that we had was 3 Ocean Grove in Collaroy. Now this was one of the results where we launched the property prior to COVID-19, and then within the first week of the campaign, we went straight into lockdown. So to say that things were just a little bit tougher than normal would be an understatement. However, with a guide of 7.75, we hung in there, pushed as hard as we possibly could, and we are ecstatic to say we achieved hundreds of thousands of dollars in excess of that guide. Vendors are delighted, buyers are proud moving from out of the area. It doesn't get better than that.
Some might say that during the COVID period, a lot of properties took a slide for the worse, but 37 Kangaroo Street in Manly was a great example of the right property being matched to the right buyer. Prior to COVID-19, the property ended up pulling up at auction for $5.5 million. And though a record for Western Hill, we kept working very, very closely with one of the buyers and ended up selling it for $6 million right in the heart of lockdown.
And now to the rise of off-market sales. The term off-market in and of itself is a little bit ambiguous. Some agents refer to off-market simply when they're using other mediums outside the major portals. From our perspective, a genuine off-market sale should be specifically from the buyer database. And in relation to that, it's been a roaring success for us. Indeed, over the past 12 months alone, Cherie and I have been able to handle more than $70 million worth of properties that have never even been shown to the broader market. So if you are considering a sale, whether it's on or off market, from our perspective, the buyer database is critically important, and it's something that we specialise in.
And in the leasing space, one of the things we are most proud of is in the month of April, we leased a 25 apartment block in the heart of DY in just 4 weeks. The owner of the property is absolutely thrilled, and all of those tenants have moved in a seamless process in a difficult time.
During this time of, well, there's no other way to put it, turbulence in the property management space, one of the things that we have been looking at daily are all the changes and how they have an impact on both our commercial and residential landlords and the tenants. If you're looking for some advice, or you'd just like to be pointed in the right direction, please don't hesitate to give us a phone call, because this is something that we are specialising in, and it is also something of critical importance at this time.
Community continues to be important to us, and so I'm pleased to say we sponsor Manly Seaside Tennis Club together with St Luke's School, and down at the Bold and Beautiful, come down, share a coffee with me. We're sponsoring the Manly Point Cafe. Enjoy a beautiful swim.
So, as to where the market's headed, the reality is no one truly knows. What we can say is, with all-time record low interest rates, that in combination with the fact that bricks and mortar has always been perceived as the most stable long-term asset, now is a wonderful opportunity to pick up your first home, your second home, or even that stunning investment. Whether you're buying, selling, or leasing, we'd love to help.